dear. Not quite all set up here. No more need for the iPad right now until maybe we'll look into some other stuff. Oh, welcome. It is Friday. So we're back here with another live stream of Down the Rabbit Hole. Sorry. Didn't mean to move you guys that much. Gonna offset us in that corner a little bit. Then I'm not in the center. It's too much. There we go. Okay. Good. Perfect. Meh. Good enough. Alright, well, we're back here with another episode of Down the Rabbit Hole. We are working on week number 9. So, week 9 we are doing the axolotl. Let me just run you by that real quick. Show you what we've been working on this week. So we're going to jump into our desktop, and we have our friend, the axolotl. So we did some research. Amphibious creature that keeps its gills. Can also be on land. Basically, really weird looking newt. We also know that the blue ones are not real. Yeah, that's pretty much our axolotl run. Now I have been working on getting working on paintings, so let me just jump down into the studio. Studio. We failed being on the studio camera. Come on. Sorry guys. Let me just... There we go. Put myself back in there. Put the stream and the chat back in. Great. Now, I did draw an axolotl, and then this week I only took one. I'm really trying to catch up on some projects here and not get behind, because we started getting behind. So we're just pushing forward with this week's project, and then we are going to, go back and catch up on some things. But that's enough talking. I'm actually going to get started painting here because I do need to do some work. So here is how far we've gotten with our axolotl. I repainted it and painted it all over from last time. So I did a white coat in order to give, seal it a little bit, because it was just raw canvas. So I ended up painting over it. Now today I want to add the fluorescent green color around it, and maybe add some other things, but really just add the fluorescent green color. Maybe do the pink, get a nice pink for the inside of our friend here, and then finish this one up. I really kind of want to do some dark green, like seaweed moss things coming up from the bottom here, so it looks like he's in the pond. I don't know exactly what that would look like. I'm trying to figure out what I should do. What's kind of nice is that I have my monitor up so that I can actually look at this in like a smaller view and be like, oh, okay, it would look really cool if there was like one there, and then one that went up here, and one that went this way, and one that went this way, and this way, and then one that maybe went straight up or had like a background. I don't know. That would mean I would need to get a green color or make a green color, and we can do that. Let me see what I got down here. Version. Oh no, I do have like this army green, oxide verde green. Let's see what this looks like. Looks pretty solid as a green. Looks like it's almost perfect for what we need to do. But do I put in moss or do I put in like actual... Oh, I forgot to get water. Dang. Okay. I'll have to do that right now. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Chat is up, so if anyone wants to run chat, talk about things, chat is up. Oh, sorry. Okay, promotion. Let me grab some water because I forgot to do that. Remember to do so many things. Alright. And the reason I kind of want to get this screen down first, I wish I had a piece of linoleum so my chair would actually roll and it wasn't stuck. What's up, Wolf? I am trying to... Yeah, I need to paint. Paint. Okay, no. So first off, we need to do, I'm thinking like some sort of moss. Let me just get a look at what I'm thinking. So something like, I want it to look like it's pulp, but whatever, who cares? Like in all reality, none of this matters. So let's just put a leaf here, best we can. I might need to add a little bit of water with the green, just because it's so solid. Oh, that's right. You know what? At this point, I think I'm just gonna have fun, just free-forming it. I was thinking about it today as I was working on the Panda project, because I did a project in between all these projects, which you'll never even see. But maybe you will. Actually, I did a couple sketches of the Space Needle today, and the old elephant car wash, that the Super Elephant car wash. And I made a Shrink-a-Dink today, which I don't know if people even know what those are. Take something, then you shrink it into something smaller. Hi Kylie. Just getting in here painting some seaweed-ish. Some ground grass. It's being sucked up towards him. I don't know. I'm just going to add a lot of color to this one and have fun with it. Because the panda one's getting way too serious, and I actually want it to look like a good designed skateboard. And that's annoying me because like I know it's never going to be like symmetrical, and I'm working on it on the iPad, which I might jump into the iPad later and just do like a demonstration of the program that I've been using there. I'm just working this golden, this is a golden, what is it? Hold on, let me see if I can get you guys a shot of it. Why does the, there it is. Back a little bit. That's what paint we're using today. It's a chromium oxide green with just a little bit of water. Trying to add some background in here. I want like one up right here too. Oh no, I think there's too much water versus green. And maybe this isn't the way, maybe I should have used like the retarder. Which I do have too. It's just that stuff is just more, so here's the additive for slowing the dry time on acrylic paints and mediums. This is pretty cool. I haven't used this a whole lot, and it is really like, it's pretty thick. It's like paint consistency, and but clear, like completely clear. So I haven't quite figured out how to use this. It's just like a drip of water, but just helps thin it out or thicken it, or I don't know what it does. Ooh, that actually works really well. Wow, look how well that does. Like it really just picks up and keeps the opacity. It doesn't like thin it out. Which, I don't know, if you're painting in stages and you're like trying to layer a little bit or just kind of experimenting, I think like Bob Ross, like just let it flow most of the time. Just relax, chill, paint what you want. It's really not about anything. I mean, I paint because I think I like to paint. I really can't tell all that much. I've been saying that I paint for many years, and as I do paint things, I don't finish many projects. Painted a lot of girls' faces in my 20s, and all those paintings are gone. I'm pretty sure they should be. So that series didn't last. Should have been nicer to all those girls. Whoops. But yeah, I don't know. There's probably some paintings that still exist. I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay, so we decided that this stuff works a lot better than our regular stuff. Kind of still want to stay with the motif here. And I'm glad that this is a pure color because then I don't have to mix it, which is nice. Like this is just the green that comes out of the tube, so it's not so serious. Let's put a thin one back here. Oh, am I painting off camera? Well, this is great. Sorry. Just trying to add some seagrass here. My axolotl. He's alright looking. He needs like a lot of pink. Are the pink ones even real? Are the pink ones even real? I think only that weird looking one. My friend the San Diego Zoo one. Oh, really? Pandas are coming back? I thought China was taking all the pandas. They're only on lease, like everything. China's like smart. Invent that leasing program. Lease everything. Lease whole countries. Lease pandas. One wouldn't be coming out of there. Sorry guys, I'm not being too chatty. I'm just kind of trying to figure out where these would go. I hope this isn't one of those things that look better in my brain. I hate when that happens. That looks so much better when I thought about it in my brain. And then when I did it, terrible. I want to put some in the background, you know, like back here, but like lighter. Let's do it. Can I do it? I think I could do it. Right? Let's mix a little bit of this with a little bit of white. Put some lighter ones in the background. Good old Anita's. I left it open. I think if I leave it open, it like forms a skin on the top of it, which doesn't do it any favors. Put some in the, try to put some in the background and lighten it up. Like I want to start it from like right there, but I gotta start it from like way down at the bottom. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think that's enough though. I think we're good there. Which puts me in a predicament because there's a lot of white grass right now. I think if I overdo it, it's not going to look good. My next plan is to put, oh man, there's going to be a lot of green down here. My next plan was to do fluorescent green, which would have been cool, but maybe not going to be cool anymore. Uh-oh, I got to rethink some things. Um, hmm, hmm. Do I need green in any other paintings? Oh, I do need that green leaf in. I don't think so. I don't think I need any green in any other painting, so I'm just gonna edge this up. I really can't do much here till this dries because we gotta do some coats of some colors. Can I put highlights in the front ones? Would that be okay? Maybe not. I don't know. Probably not. Because I don't know what would be highlighted. There's light coming from all sorts of directions. What I should do is mix the pink for the inside. Just trying to get the big colors out of the way. But also trying to use all the paint that I poured just in case. Okay. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing myself any favors right now. I can remix that. Okay. I do need to work on the narwhal painting. If I was going to go back and, utilize my time here. Maybe a little bit of blue. Well, the thing is that I have fluorescent blue too, which the fluorescent blue is wild because it's actually fluorescent. Let me see if I can find it now. I use it carelessly all the time, and maybe now I've met my match of. Oh, here it is. So this is a cool. We'll check this out. This should be fun. But I got myself a curing light just for, curing fluorescent. But I believe, look at these colors. This is crazy. Check this out. I'm gonna hit the light on this. So here's the fluorescent blue in black light. I can turn off all the lights. Watch. Check this out. Look how bright that color is. I mean, it's blue. You guys can't tell. It's turning all sorts of red here. But it changes colors. But that's the blue. You can see the yellow. That's actually, this Plashka does a pretty good job of actually having that fluorescent color as well. Again, can't see it, but I'll leave them here. You can see how that they just turn white. And then this green also, same thing, just super bright and glowy. It's almost better if I only kind of shine it on it. If it's like reflective light, you can see it a little bit better. Sorry, I'm trying to look through my cam to see what you guys are looking at. But that's kind of what I'm working on. But if you see them in the light, watch. So that's what he looks like. I think even that pink is pretty fluorescent because I can see it. But it's just normal blue and green. But boy, do they glow. Pretty cool. So yeah, I was gonna do some painting with some fluorescent colors, maybe give it a little bit of pop that you wouldn't know. Kind of like that about these, so that's cool. I need to get the pink in there. But for now, I feel like I need to let this one dry, which is like, I guess, a good opportunity to work on something else. Should be wrapping this one up here, like probably by, I definitely will have this one done by Monday. I don't think I have too much more to go. I feel like this green I'll touch up when I get the full green and not the light green and the dark green. Okay, we're going to move this one off to the side real quick so I can work on something else. Let's take this one down off the wall. Here's the narwhal. Ugh. My little friend the narwhal. This one's been hard to work on, and I don't know why. I don't know why I've been struggling with trying to like get this one done. I don't know what it is about this one that I'm just struggling with so much. I know once I get started on it, it'll be much better. And I think the next step to the project is really coloring our friend white again. Because mainly those things are pretty white. There we go, that's better. I feel like I needed to straighten that out. I'm going to have to go around it in yellow again though. So I'm not too sure why I like wanted to, well, I know why I wanted to do that, but I need to darken this. Oh man, yellow. I wish I had a different nibbed pen, but this is what I got right now. It's okay, these chisel tips are alright until you use them improperly enough to like draw really thin lines and stuff. And then they just not meant to hold up for long periods of time. Even canvas will slowly like just kind of degrade the tips of these. Just because canvas isn't as smooth as most people think. It's like writing on your jeans. That's why you're supposed to seal it first so that it not so. Some people even sand their canvases. Seal and sand. Also, it helps you save paint once you paint it white. Canvas will absorb a lot of paint if it's not. Like when I did the what's it called? What were we just working on? The axolotl. I should have probably done a white treatment first and then painted what I wanted and then painted over again in white and then painted what I wanted again. Oh dear Lord. A lot of white going down on that guy. So do we just dot him out? I forget what he looks like. Oh man, did I just put my arm in that? Yikes. Maybe. It's my new sweater. It's meant to get dirty. Okay. Where'd my mouse go? Yeah, I've seen some people go hunting for like random stuff in thrift stores using black lights, like looking for things that glow. I really need to look at a narwhal before I start going crazy because there's a problem with this thing. There's so many problems with this narwhal. A, it needs a chrome outline. B, it needs to be less blue because it's not supposed to be blue. But it's just my interpretation of a narwhal. It doesn't have to be. You know, like. Here we go. That's what it looks like. We need to just go into the steer split screen. Oh. I don't want wheel feedback. I just want to see this picture, but not like micro. There we go. So, oh man, his fins are so much lower. He's like white forever. It's okay. We can fix all that. Let's just paint him white. Okay, I need to get another palette. The problem is I don't have another palette. What do I want to do? Mix right on the. Just paint it white again. Start over. Yeah, but it's mainly gray. I need to mix a gray color, not a blue color. The blue is not the color it needs to be. So it needs to be this really light gray color. Maybe I can fade his face in a little bit while I go, and that should be the goal. That should be the goal. I don't know how to do that. I'm really not that good at fading things into each other. What was this one? White? This one was white and gray before. So I guess let's give it this good old college try. Good there. I can see a chunk of it like trying to like drip out. Where's my black? That's gonna be the next interesting question. Do we just use this carbon black? Drip a couple drips in there. Oh no, a couple drips was too many. This can be like the color of his face, but this isn't the color of him. Way too gray. Okay, so what do we do from here? We panic. That's what we do. See, I really shouldn't feel bad about like recycling and stuff, but like I still don't love using these little tiny cups. I found them all on the floor at a grocery store and they were gonna throw them away, so I was like, oh, I'll just take them home, which is really nice of them to give them to me, but they were just gonna throw them away anyways. But like, how wasteful, A, and then B, they're still just not good. So I need to start saving lids. That's my new goal, is to save lids. Oh no, it's like a big chunk of paint. Oops. What's my game plan? This is always the messy part. Okay, I'm gonna try to spit it out in this thing. There we go. Oh, try not to make too much of a mess. Even though my keyboard's like in my face. Stop, keyboard. Well, happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully everyone had a good week. Nice, hopefully relaxing week. I've been busy working, going to baseball practices, all sorts of things this week. Things outside of my normal schedule, which has made it hard, but it's worth it. So we're gonna get this guy in with his color. He needs a makeover. That's okay, I can reshape it from here on out. Sometimes things like this happen where you just, you were close. You did your best, but your best was just not quite right. That's okay. Take it in strides. Start over. Don't get discouraged. Oh yeah, leap day here yesterday. I need so much more of this like light gray and white. Of those. Change the shape just a little bit. think this is the only way this stream will work is if I paint multiple paintings at one time. Because then at least I can like continue working on stuff. I don't know. I feel like that's very complicated for me though. Whatever. Whatever. Use such little. So like the whole front is kind of gray. Fin will go right here. I can't tell which way his fin goes. Nice. I got to go to work. I played a little Call of Duty. Getting ready to finish a little bit of Sackboy's Great Adventure this weekend. Hopefully that can get done. Did fall behind on some stuff this week, but I pushed ahead, so like I can't really tell what happened. I think everything's just gonna balance out. That's okay. It's got like a little bit of a bump up there. I'm gonna add that in. I need to make it darker gray. I thought it was too dark. guess it wasn't. But I do want to add more white to the bottom of this to get this like light gray covered. Maybe wherever the fin cuts back in towards, and it's pretty close to its face, so it's gonna cut back in. Maybe something like that. I think that's better. Everything seems to be looking a little bit better. If I make the white brighter next to it, it'll make the gray look darker. That's my thought process here. Like rounds off right behind his eye. Like the whole front of his face is pretty much gray. Or gray and black speckled. Trying to keep it clean. I'm getting to the spotty part. I'm just trying to put down some cover fire here. Trying to figure out where this eye is gonna go. I lost the eye. Great. Well, it like hooks in, goes a little bit out towards the bottom of the mouth. Some spots on the edge of the fin towards the back, not near the front. Again, some spotting towards the end. We'll put spotting in with a finer brush. I don't think this is the brush to do spotting. Like I just need a little bit. should probably just... Oh man, we are done with our hour, huh? Jiminy Christmas, that went fast. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to flip you guys around everywhere. Um, um, yes. Okay. She had a whole different day and she didn't even know it. She didn't know. Every election. So if it's election year and you're voting, it's a leap year. It's a good way to remember it. Alright, chair. I hate you so much. Why do you squeak so much? Maybe it's because I found you on the side of the road, and then I made you into a table, and then I made you into something else, and then you were a camera stand, and then now you're a chair again. But that's probably not why you squeak. You're probably just falling apart. One day I'm gonna be streaming and I'm gonna all of a sudden I'm gonna disappear. I'll probably get a lot of views. Paint flying in the air. Could be a pretty funny skit. I feel like that's the true texture of this animal, is these spots. Should sit here and just put spots. Kelp merge. Trying to do this dotted texture look. I don't know how it's coming out. Probably looking pretty terrible. Might have to try this a few times to try to figure out what the key component to doing this would be. crazy. Actually, I'm getting to the point with this that I really can't mess with it anymore either. Might have to save some paint. It's definitely looking better than it did earlier. A little bit of work at a time. Everything will get done eventually. You need to give it more of that turn. That's where the paint starts getting sticky again, so I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna come back and put in some more detail. There, I think that looks better too, because it gives them more of a I'm turned around and looking at you look. Cool, thanks. Well, I'm excited that it looks great. I think I should gray him out a little bit farther though, over here in his face. Oh. I was like, what is that? Oh, it's a thing of white. Why do I have a thing of white? Oh, because you had a gooey thing of white. Wait, what did I want to do? Oh, whiten his face a little bit. Bring this back a little bit. I can soften up this line right here by kind of coming in and adding some dots of the same color in here, and that'll probably help a lot. Anyways, guys, I'm just trying different speckling techniques over here, trying to kind of play with this. Oh, too much. Trying to play a little bit more with this paint before it dries out on me. I think a lot of it already has though. But it kind of gives me a good idea of what I can do. I just have paint here, so I feel like I should use it. Always feeling guilty about paint. It's alright, it's only $3.99 Anita's paint. It'll be okay. I'm really not trying to keep everyone on the stream very long. We're going to cut out here pretty soon and bid everyone adieu and a happy Friday. It is the 1st of the month. So I hope everyone had fun paying rent today. I'm sure I did. I just didn't know it. It's less painful that way. Alright, I think I'm going to give it a rest for now. Yeah, wow, we did almost our regularly scheduled program. Not like you can control chaos. I'm trying not to ruin this brush either, really. It's a whole nother problem because this is actually a lining brush. Not meant for this. Use a lot of equipment incorrectly though. So all right. I think we'll work on outlining and other things tomorrow or next few days. Like I said, I'm kind of working on projects slowly to catch up on a few things, and that's about it. Yep. Anyways, this has been a fun stream, kind of testing out some products, understanding a little bit more about paint and how this paint works. And yeah, hope everyone had a good time watching me paint live. It's like what I want. I don't want the color it gives me that color. Whatever. It's going to get hit with chrome, it's going to all sorts of things are going to happen. Still doesn't look right. Maybe it can't turn this harsh. It needs to turn less harsh. Right? Does that look a little bit better? I think it's that little white spot that's really messing everything up right here. Might have like just like the side of his fan right here, you know what I mean? It's like the complete side. I think that looks better, right? Like turned a little bit. He's turning. Looks terrible. Ooh. There's something wrong with his body shape. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to like come in, put in his eye, and I think that's pretty much gonna be it for tonight's stream. I'm not even gonna put in his eye. I just wanna pretend where I think it might go. It should go like there. Alright, as amazing as it is to watch me put little tiny dots on a canvas, this can't be that exciting. So we're seriously gonna end this stream. Okay. All right. So we did some work today. We got our narwhal, a little submarine. We got him painted yellow. Great. That's doing great. Still maybe there's something weird going on here. Maybe he needs another little back of his tail. I don't know. Maybe his shoulder's in the wrong place. Face. Something going on. Yeah, just thinking about doing that. I could do silhouettes of a lot of my characters again. I just have been pressed for time, and I guess as they evolve, they'll continue to get better. But for now, I'm going to hang this one up. We're going to take one look at our axolotl just because we don't want to bait and switch everyone. That we were actually working on this one, which now that the green's dry, or kind of dry, it looks pretty good. Looks like that's all going to come together too. I'm tired. Yeah, maybe put it in the mouth. It's really hard to see the mouth on like the mouth is almost non-existent. I was like in such a weird place because the tooth comes out of it. I'll put it in a mouth eventually when I can figure out where that goes as well. Anyways, back to the axolotl. There it is. It needs to get a pink coat, it needs to get its things purple, and needs to get a yellow coat. It needs to get all sorts of things done before Monday, but we're catching up and slowly getting back to where we need to be. I did, by the way, finish our tarsier monkey, which I figured I got it to here. I painted all the edges, I made it look nice, and I finished this one, and this is what the finished product of that one came out to be. So after all said and done, that's that one. So this one has this kind of a similar idea style to it, unfortunately, like got that same angle. This one more or less is shining that tuk-tuk, shining light at it. But yeah, that came out okay. This one's on its way to being something good, hopefully. And yeah, we'll continue painting here. Next week is week 10. I can't believe I made it 10 weeks. I should quit now, but I'm 1/5 of the way there, so hopefully yeah, the mouths are really small. They look weird. I can't figure out where to put it yet, but I will. Yeah, it's been a long week, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Anyways, hope everyone's getting ready to have a great weekend. It's been snowing and raining up here in Seattle, like it snowed today while I was on my lunchtime walk with one of my students. So yeah, I hope everyone else is having interesting weather. But that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for hanging in there that extra half hour. I know I don't usually do long streams anymore, at least for the art streams, because they're kind of boring to watch me draw for hours. But if you want to, you're welcome to stop by and chat. And thanks for chat staying live out there and giving me input and confidence to keep on going. Anyways, we're out of here. Let's wrap it up. We'll see you guys Monday to pick up the next new animal. Good night, everyone. Peace.